trying for her sixth world title. Earlier today, they held qualifying in the women's division, and once again with highlights, here's Mark.
Thank you, Brian. And Michelle Kwan in a deep field this year. Here's Jennifer Robinson, the six-time Canadian champion who drew one of the early starts.
And that's a very unfortunate position to start early in this group because they have to get up at 10 in the morning and perform their long program. But Jen had absolutely no problem with that. She skated probably as well as she could skate.
And I think it's certainly going to give her a huge boost of confidence going into the short program to have skated on the rink and skated this well.
It seems as though losing her national title has really given her motivation. She's worked hard. She looks better than ever. Her jumps look higher, lighter. She's very relaxed.
Clean skate for Jennifer. Here's Joannie Rochette, the silver medalist from the Canadian Championships this year, in this qualifying round worth 20% of the final mark.
And that triple Lutz was huge for her today. It's a jump that has given her trouble throughout the season. She did have some difficulties along the way today. That was a triple flip that got away on her, but she didn't let it upset the program, skated very strong, and again, should feel good coming off the ice going into the short.
Julia Sebestyen of Hungary coming into this competition as the new European champion.
And you know what, that has to be a huge weight on her shoulders with that title, because that was a big surprise win for her. She came out, she wasn't perfect, but she got the job done. Her jumps are enormous. She's not a really extremely original skater. However, she set herself up well going into the short program.
Elena Sokolova, the Russian champion, silver medalist last year, back on form, Paul, after a year of injuries.
It's been a difficult season for her. She had a groin injury back in October that really put her behind schedule, but you see in that combination, she's back on top of her game. She started hitting her form early in the year before the Russian Nationals and has been steadily improving and looked good here in the qualifying round. Probably takes some real pride in knowing that she came out here and really hit every triple in the book and looked confident doing it.
Sasha Cohen, a two-time U.S. silver medalist and the heir apparent to Michelle Kwan in the United States.
And she definitely had one of the best skates of the day. She's made some changes in the last month or so, changing coaches to Robin Wagner, the coach of Olympic champion Sarah Hughes, and it seems to have, she's changed a little bit. She's narrowed her focus. She's a little bit less dramatic, and seems to give her better consistency on her jumps.
Sasha Cohen with a tremendous start here in Dortmund, so she is first in her session of qualifying ahead of Sokolova and Sebestyen, the Canadians, Rochette and Robinson, 5 and 6. To the second qualifying session, Michelle Kwan, who has not competed much again this year, had some trouble.
But she came off her national championships. Everybody was just wowed by that performance. She won the championship again. So I think we were all expecting her to just come out and nail this performance. She did struggle. She came out and popped the opening triple loop, which had to be very unsettling. And then a little bit later in the program, she misses the triple Lutz. She goes down hard, and she said afterwards she just couldn't get a good feeling out there. Her feet were just not under her. She'll have some work to do in the short program.
Shizuka Arakawa, the bronze medalist this year in Japan, comes out with a bandage on her thigh.
But it did not hamper her performance whatsoever. She hit 2 of the scheduled 3 triple-triple combinations that she was going to attempt. The mistake that she made on the one was minimal, but the balance of the program was simply brilliant. She's now working with Tarasova, one of the best coaches in terms of bringing out a skater's personality and character, and this performance was certainly a highlight of this qualifying.
And then there's Irina Slutskaya, already a champion, just making it to the ice after missing the entire season with serious health problems.
And everybody was just so happy just to see her on the ice. This is a victory for her, just being here, just being able to compete. I think we were all just relieved to see how good she did look. She did have a couple of mistakes in this performance. She's clearly not 100%, but she looked very comfortable, and she looked just so relieved and so happy at the end of this performance.
Slutskaya back on the ice again, despite those horrible heart problems that sidelined her throughout the course of the year. And then there's the surprise Japanese champion at Sweet 16, Miki Ando.
This is a face and a name you must commit to memory. She is simply one of the most amazing young women to hit the stage. Triple combinations. And in this program, she pushed it really to the limit. She was the only girl to attempt a quad Salchow. Watch it here. She gets it up, lands it, and then just can't quite hang on. What an exciting moment. And she is going to be a force to be reckoned with in women's skating.
So the Japanese were first and second in the second qualifying session. The 5-time world champion, Michelle Kwan, in third.